Hello everyone, I am Dr. Evan Vincent Zaharaj, Assistant Professor at the Department of Economics, Sacred Heart College, Tirupattur. In this slide, we are going to discuss about the divisions of economics. Economics, in its traditional sense, it is divided into four major branches based on subject matter, namely consumption, the production, the exchange, and public finance. Each of these divisions deals with a specific aspect of economic activity, and together they provide a comprehensive understanding of the working of an economy. Economics is a vast field, but its actives can be broadly categorized into five fundamental divisions. These divisions represents the complete cycle of economic life and help us understand how societies make choices about scarce resources. The consumption for using goods and services to satisfy the human wants. The production creating values for the resources from the inputs to the output. The exchange transferring ownership through the trade. The distribution was allocating the income among the factors of the production. The public finance government's economic role in this. The first one is the first division is consumption, which refers to the process of utilizing goods and services to satisfy human wants. It is concerned with the behavior of consumers, the nature of human wants, and the principles that govern demand. Topics such as utility analysis and the law of diminishing marginal utility, the consumer's sovereignty, the consumer's equilibrium, and the consumer's surplus are studied under this branch. Since consumption represents the ultimate purpose of all economic activities, it forms the starting point of economics. Means it's the consumption refers to the process of using goods and services to directly satisfy human wants and needs. It is the end point of the economic cycle. The consumer's wants and preference are the scope. The utility analysis depends upon the cardinal and the ordinal. The law of diminishing marginal utility, equilibrium, the demand and its determinants, the consumer surplus. The importance of consumption helps in understanding how individuals allocate income among various goods. It provides the foundations of demand analysis and price distribution. Next division is the second division is production, which is the process of creating or adding utility to goods and services. Production involves the use of the four factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, and organization, which may be called as an entrepreneurship. The law of production, such as the law of variable proportions and returns to scale, cost concepts, and the role of technology in improving productivity, are studied here. This division highlights how resources can be combined efficiently to generate maximum output and wealth. The production is the process of creating goods and services to satisfy human wants. It does not merely mean making goods but also includes activities that increase their utility. The importance is it is determines how resources are combined efficiently to maximize this output. The third division is exchange, which establishes the link between production and consumption. Exchange refers to the transfer of goods and services from producers to consumer, usually through the medium of money and the market. It deals with the working of the price system, market structure, such as perfect competition, monopoly, and oligopoly, and also international exchange through trade and foreign exchange markets. By facilitating the movement of goods, exchange ensures that what is produced reaches those who demand it. Exchange refers to the process of transferring goods and services from producer to consumers, generally through the mechanism of the market. The importance of exchange links production and consumption. Without exchange, goods produced may not reach the consumers effectively. The fourth division of economics is distribution, which explains how the national income is shared among the various factors of production. It studies the determination of rent for the land, wages for labor, interest for capital, and profit for the entrepreneur. Different theories such as the Ricardian theory of rent, marginal productivity theory of wages, liquidity preference theory of interest, and innovation theory of profit are part of this branch. Distribution is important because it addresses questions of equity, income, inequality, and incentives for production. It explains income inequality. It determines the incentives for different factors of production. It provides the basis for welfare policy. The final division of public finance in economics, which deals with the role of the state in economic life. It studies government revenues, especially taxation and borrowing, and government expenditures on welfare and development. It also covers budgetary practices, fiscal policy, and public debt. Public finance is vital for maintaining economic stability, reducing inequalities, and providing public goods and services such as education, health, and infrastructure. Summarizes as public finance refers to the study of income and expenditure of the government and its effects on the economy. The importance of this public finance, it helps in maintaining economic stability and growth. It promotes redistribution of income through taxation and subsidies. It provides the resources for infrastructure, welfare, and public goods. In conclusion, the five divisions of economics, the consumption, production, exchange, distribution, and public finance, cover the entire cycle of economic activity. They help in understanding how individuals satisfy their wants, how resources are utilized to produce goods, how goods are exchanged in markets, how income is distributed among different factors, and how the government intervenes to regulate and stabilize the economy. Together, these divisions provide both the theoretical and practical foundations for the studies. It was connected with these ways. Consumption drives production, production requires distribution, exchange connects them, and public finance regulates all. These are the key ways from this presentation. Consumption is the ultimate purpose for all economic activity, aims to satisfy human wants. Production is the sources of wealth. To transforming resources creates value. The exchange is the facilitator, makes enables specialization and trade. The distribution is a reward mechanism. Factor payments allocate national income. Public finance is the regulator. Government provides public goods and stability. Understanding these five divisions is crucial for complete analysis of economic problems and policies.